Hey, how you guys doing? Vito Romantine here. I am a social work student at Community College of Allegheny County, and we're doing a series of different social welfare things in our social welfare class. So I just want to take a few minutes and talk to you guys about a few programs that I find very beneficial to anyone in need. But before I get into that, I just want to tell you that social work is such a huge thing to assist people in all walks of life, anything, because disaster can happen at any time. They could have been put in this situation, or it could have been self-created. So it's a very big passion of mine. So let's dive in. Got a few videos for you, but this is the first one out just to give you a brief introduction of different social welfare policies. I'm sorry, not policies. That's another video that we're going to get into, but these are just a brief overview of programs. Social welfare programs, but I think one of the first things that we should start at is to talk about that these are government programs that are created and funded by the government, but they also give the state the ability to regulate how these programs run and things of that nature. They are created to assist families that are low income or fall just below or completely underneath the poverty line. The poverty line in the United States for a family of four right now is set at $26,500 income. So it's a pretty low number. And unfortunately, we do have a lot of people in need of these programs. So to dive into that, we're going to cover a few different areas. There are three total areas that I want to examine and look at today. And the first of which is being food. Food insecurity is a big thing, especially for families of low income. It's very difficult for them to get their food and the things necessary. And to qualify that family, they have children too, and the children need to eat also, not just the adults. So with things like that, we have the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's also known as SNAP. It's a more familiar term to people. Also food stamps, it's called at times. What this is it's a program where they give you apply for it. If you meet the qualifications, they give you a card. It's almost used like a debit card to purchase food at qualifying places that will accept this food payment. Also, another form of the food supplement is WIC. It stands for Women's, Infant, and Children. You can also, not just while you have the children, if you are pregnant, currently pregnant, you can apply for this program and begin to receive those benefits now. It's a lot more strict than the food stamp program or the SNAP program, where they actually give you a list of items that are eligible and a paper check with that. So it is definitely a little bit more strict, but it'll give you everything that the baby needs and the children need to continue to grow and be healthy. That's what we're here to do, is to help people. So that's really all with the food side of things. So now we're going to move and transition a little bit into housing. Public housing is a huge thing for governments and assistance and things like that. The public housing program is what it's called, and it allows low-income families, seniors, and people with disabilities to get affordable housing. And that's also not just through government properties, but you can use that with certain private properties that are accepting the government housing. They will work with you with that. There's also a program that when you have that housing, it's called the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, also known as LIHEAP, where this program here, they help you in paying for your heating and cooling so that you can regulate your house and be in a safe environment. Right now it's June and it's humidity central. It's 86 degrees outside and people need some air conditioning. So if they had this program, they would be able to cool their home and provide a safe environment for their family and their children. Also with the LIHEAP program, there are some other benefits where they are offered some low cost housing improvements where they can use it to get certain little things done, nothing major. And it is just a great program. And lastly, I want to transition into the financial side of things, the financial assistance programs that are government-funded programs, social welfare programs that we have. The first one that I'd like to look at is the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. It's also known as TANF. If you notice the theme here, we just take everything and shorten them into a name, and they always sound awesome when they do. It's also known as welfare. So someone that this is your first video, first introduction to this, if you've ever heard of welfare before, that's what we're talking about right now. What this does is it provides cash to limited or low income families, so they'll be able to get some of the necessities that they need in their lives. Also, another thing that people don't realize that comes with the welfare program, it's kind of just in the background or sadly forgotten sometimes, is that with this program, when you're on it, you are eligible for childcare and also job training. So these are other great things that you can do with this. And lastly, supplemental security income, which is also known as SSI. Again, taking those letters, shorten them up, they sound great. So SSI is simply cash to low-income seniors and adults with children with disabilities. These are just some of the programs that really help people. Again, we just hit the tip of the iceberg here. This is such a brief, general introduction. Like I said, there's going to be some other videos to follow. Super excited you guys are here. But just to recap real quick, give you those names again, so if you can do some more research on your own, if it's something that you need or someone you're working with, a client needs to dive into these. We have the SNAP program, which is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, aka food stamps. We have our public housing programs, and then we also have temporary assistance for needy families, which is your welfare programs. So I hope this video helped you guys. If the sound quality is a little bit bad, I do apologize. I'm in my office right now. I am going to find a better place to do our future videos for this series. I'm super excited for you guys to be here and learn about these great benefits and programs that are out there for people that need them, for the people that we're working with and our clients. I hope you guys have a great day. Again, Vito Romantine here. We'll see you later.